Quadruped glute series is going to require you to get a nice medium to heavy mini loop up over those knees right at your thighs. Keep it lower so it's just above those knees, so it doesn't ride up as you go. And if you need added cushion, fold up your mat or use a pillow under those knees. Hands right underneath those shoulders, knees right underneath those hips. And we're going to start with hydrants. It's going to be 30 seconds of each exercise. As you lift that knee on these hydrants, focus on that belly button drawing in and up, those shoulders melting towards your spine, keeping that gaze straight down. You want to think about that lift coming from your core, so that includes abs and glute, not just that glute. That foot that's lifting is flexed. Those elbows of those arms have a nice little mini bend in them so you're not locking out your elbow joints. This is a nice strong exercise. Okay, now we're going to do 15 seconds of hip circles one direction, so back, out, and around. On this, I want you to keep your spine in that nice neutral position. Those hips square, so the hip bone should be facing towards the ground the whole time. All right, let's switch directions. Up, out, and around for this one. As big as you can, keep control. Watch that the shoulders aren't sneaking up towards those ears. Keep them melting towards your hips. Shoulder blades squeezing together just so slightly, and that belly button's drawing up towards your spine and the ceiling. All right, now bent leg raises. Heel goes up to the ceiling. Get that knee up in line with your hip, and then control it back down. So on the way up, it's glute and low back lifting. As you lower it down, it's those abs drawing that knee back underneath you. Gaze stays down to keep that neck nice and relaxed and neutral. Exhale as you lift that leg up. Adjust that band as you need to if it starts to sneak up. And think here about keeping that neutral spine position. So as that leg lifts up, we want to tend to arch our back and flare our ribs. Don't do it. Keep it tight. All right, now straight leg raises. Toe taps, and then try to get that leg up nice and high. Get that foot in line with your hip, if not higher. I know that burn is firing up, especially in that stationary leg. It's supposed to. Use your breath to help you get through the burn for this. You got this. Slow, steady breath. Thinking about those shoulder blades still anchoring down, even though all the work here is in that low back and glute. Fire it up. Straight leg, pulse it up. Tap the toe, lift it up. Tap and lift. All right, now leg curls. Get that leg up in line with the hip. Drag that heel up towards your glute. Extend that leg straight. Keep that leg as high up as you can. I know this is burning and it's hard to keep it up, but press it up, press it up. If you have a tighter loop, I know your leg's going to be a little bit lower like mine, but fight through it. You can do it. You're built to do hard things. Just go through it one rep at a time, one breath at a time. Drag that heel in like you're going through mud all the way up to your butt. Extend it all the way straight. All right, you made it through one side. Nice job, mama. All right, we get a quick little break here before we switch to the other side. Check that your posture is in the right position. Do a couple cat-cows. And of course, take a couple nice deep breaths. All right, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Adjust that band as you need to. Hydrants on the other side. You can do it. This side is going to burn a little bit more since this side's been already working to keep you stable, but you can do it. Exhale to lift that knee up. Keep that foot flexed. Remember on this, our spine staying neutral, our abs are drawing in. We're keeping everything as still as possible except for that leg that's lifting. Try that knee up high as you can, keeping that positioning. Shoulders are melting towards your hips. Shoulder blades are squeezing together. After hydrants, we have leg circles. Here we go. Up, out, and around. 15 seconds each way. Every time you drive that knee up, exhale. Inhale as you bring it back around. Think about those abs drawing in as that knee comes up towards your chest. And then make sure that spine stays neutral as that hip is back behind you. All right, switching directions, slow, steady circles as big as you can. Get some great hip mobility here. Watch that those elbows haven't locked out. That gaze is staying straight down. All right, bent leg raises. Here we go. Drive that knee all the way up to hip height. Heels going to the ceiling. Keeping that knee bent at 90 degrees. Check to make sure that you have no coning or doming on this. That belly button is drawing in and up. Those ribs are staying down. The control starts at the core. So it starts with the abs, it starts with that low back, and then extend out towards those legs. Strong supportive exhales as you go through this. Bent leg raises, you can do it. Stamp that ceiling with that heel. All right, straight leg raises now. Here that foot is coming up past those hips if you can do it. Tap the toe to the ground and pop it right back up. There's not resting on the ground. The focus is on that lift coming from the glute. So your leg should be as straight as you can keep it. Abs are drawing in. That nice neutral back arch, not overly arched. We don't want any sort of interior tilting of those hips. Just keep that roll Go and keep that tempo moving with your breath. Keep those shoulders melting towards those hips. All right, last exercise, leg curls. Keep that knee up in line with those hips. Drag that heel up to your booty and extend that leg out straight. Toe and knee should be pointing straight down as well as that hip. Fight through this, fight through to keep that leg up as high as you can. Extend that leg out straight, curl it in tight. This is working hamstrings some more here, so it's bringing some work down out of the glutes into the hammies. Lift it up a little higher. You're almost done. This is the home stretch, mama. You can do it. Finish it out all the way to the end. Exhale, curl it in, extend it out, and you're done. Great job. You made it through that glute burner.